Hello, and a very warm welcome to episode 8 of iLearning Crypto Talks. And tonight we're going to have our amazing ambassador and coach, Brandon Ivy, on this call. And I'll be introducing him. But first of all, what I'd like to do is just let you know a little bit about me very quickly. In 2015, I got sent some Bitcoin and I didn't know what to do with it. I had a wallet and somebody opened an account for me in Coinbase, and they taught me a little bit about Bitcoin. But then they kind of just left me to my own devices. Between then and now, I've been always trying to find out the correct information, and that's proven very difficult. And that's what we are doing here, guys. This is exactly where you need to be. If you're confused about Bitcoin or bedazzled by cryptocurrency and you want a proper education, that's what iLearning Crypto is all about. But what I'd like to do, first of all, before we bring our coach on, is to run our brand new 6-minute marketing video. And this should give you a whistle-stop tour of every aspect of iLearning Crypto. So please put your feet up and watch our brand new 6-minute marketing video.
The cryptocurrency boom is just getting started, and you are exactly the right place at the right time to take advantage of it, especially if you take action now. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you something that can truly give you an unfair advantage over the masses. Right now, you can be earning cryptocurrency while you learn all about the cryptocurrency financial revolution that is unfolding all around you, including the world's smartest smart contract deployed on the Tron blockchain, iLearning Crypto. iLearning Crypto is the absolute best vehicle to earn unlimited amounts of Tron instantly and directly to your Tron wallet. Launched in March 2021, iLearning Crypto boasts a true follow your influencer smart contract that is 100% decentralized, secure, and will run forever. This is your chance to be one of the fortunate few to be positioned for maximum earning potential. iLearning Crypto has multiple education courses available, each unlocking more valuable products and even greater income potential. Brandon Ivy, our educator and consultant, will guide you through the maze of information, tons of courses that are already provided and more added monthly. You will learn everything setting up your wallet to keeping your crypto safe. Brandon's weekly crypto talks will keep you up to date on the current news and events happening in the crypto world. Splitting the one-time purchases from each course 50-50 between the referring influencer and the iLearning Crypto Payout Vault is the most powerful formula that really accelerates your income boosting potential. Starting with Crypto 101 at 40 USDT in Tron and all the way to Crypto 105 at 1000 USDT in Tron, where 50% of each course will be deposited instantly and directly to your Tron wallet. Every third enrollee opens up a new term for you and enrolls you right back into the program without ever coming out of pocket again. And it gets even better. Every time the iLearning Crypto Smart Contract looks for those who haven't completed their first term, you will deliver free airdrop positions to those most in need on the 40 USDT and 100 USDT terms, giving them a jump start and can even help them complete a term. And you can complete an unlimited number of terms in any of your purchased courses. As you continue to enter into the new terms in any of the courses, you will also qualify to receive term bonuses. On stage 1, when completing 50 terms, you'll earn a 250 USDT bonus in Tron. Stage 2, complete 100 terms, earn a 500 USDT bonus. Stage 3, 250 terms, 1000 USDT bonus. As you go through the stages, you earn more and more free Tron. And this process continues to stage 16 when you complete 250,000 terms, earning you an astounding 1.25 million USDT bonus in Tron. So you're not a recruiter or don't want to sell, iLearning Crypto is for you too. The first 10,000 enrollees to activate up to and including Crypto 105 will automatically qualify for the Daily Rewards program, earning an equal share of 5% of the daily deposits to the iLearning Crypto Payout Vault for life. This bonus is 100% passive daily income. Then we have the iLearning Crypto Signals, producing and delivering great results so far. The AI trading bot gives you the ability to take advantage of third-party signals bot that connects to an account you control and trades on your behalf. Your crypto never leaves your wallet and is in your possession at all times. You never share your earnings with anyone or pay a commission. When you become an iLearning Crypto influencer, you are assigned an ID and your Tron wallet is permanently connected to the smart contract. You can earn from enrolling new influencers on your purchased product courses, and if someone you enroll goes faster through the courses and skips over you, you will miss out on available profits. But your enrollees never leave you, and you will get them back once you catch up to the course they're in. iLearning Crypto's Telegram bot can notify you not only of your real-time earnings, but also when you are about to miss out on potential earnings from enrollments and what immediate actions you should take. iLearning Crypto is not an HYIP or get-rich-quick program. Real products and services of real value that provide you with a real opportunity to generate unlimited wealth starting right now. iLearning Crypto offers all the support, resources, tutorials, and training necessary for you to be successful. All you need to do to get started is a clever TronLink or Token Pocket wallet funded with enough Tron to activate your courses. Get started now with as little as 40 USDT worth of Tron. And for those who understand the absolute massive earning potential, all courses can be purchased in quick succession. Then simply share your iLearning Crypto link with others. Forget about spillover. Our iLearning Crypto members are earning massive spill up. Crypto educational products, free airdrop positions, massive term rewards, Leadership League prize pool, daily rewards, bonus AI trading bot, Telegram notifications, and real live support are just some of the added amazing features that await you with iLearning Crypto, plus secrets yet to be revealed. Get paid in crypto directly to your own personal digital wallet. To get started or have any questions answered, get back to the person who showed you this video now. Welcome to iLearning Crypto, the smartest smart contract. Earn while you learn, and learn while you earn.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that really is a whistle-stop tour of this whole package that we're going to talk about today. And if you do want more information as well, you can actually go to the address that's just running across the bottom of the screen, which is e360tv.now.site. Okay, so without further ado, I'd like to bring the gentleman who was featured a few times on that video onto this call. Please be upstanding for our amazing coach, the genius who is Mr. Brandon Ivy, joining us from Los Angeles, California. Hi, Brandon.
Hey, Andy, how you doing today?
I am doing superbly well, thank you. And you?
I'm doing great. Great job on that video, by the way.
Oh, thanks for that.
Who was that guy talking in the background?
That was very, very good, very good. I loved it. It was a very amazing job on the voiceover as well. So we got there. So what are you talking to us today about, Brandon, please?
Today, basically, basic introduction to crypto, but also mass adoption of crypto for the masses, for people who don't even know or they're scared about how to get a Bitcoin for the very first time. The institutions are making it simpler. And one major institution just came out with a notification on how their members can get crypto easy. So we're going to cover that today.
Awesome. I will leave you to it, sir. Please take it away. Thank you very much.
All right. Well, thank you, Andy, and welcome everybody. As Andy said, this is Brandon Ivy. I go by Bitcoin Brandon from Los Angeles, California. And if you are brand new to the crypto space, welcome and congratulations on making the decision to even learn about this. This whole crypto movement is much bigger than you think, than you believe. We are talking about the fourth industrial revolution. This is the biggest economic shift in wealth in the history of mankind. for the most amount of people. That is significant. There's been other economic shifts in the past before. There's been other ways that you could change your fortune, whether from the gold rush days, the industrial revolution, being a part of the internet when it first got started. But this dwarfs all of those combined because the technology, blockchain technology, is going to disrupt every single industry on the planet, whether you like it or not, whether you believe it or not, whether you want it to happen. Your opinion is irrelevant, unfortunately. Now, there's two ways this is going to happen. Whether it is imposed upon you, or you make the decision to figure out how you can stake your claim and get a piece of this pie. And that's the decision I made. You see, I saw Bitcoin when it was early on, when it was worth $100 or so, $200. I didn't get involved. I saw Bitcoin when it reached $400. I didn't get involved. I finally did when it reached $640, and I bought Bitcoin for the very first time. I then very shortly after that sold those Bitcoin, 3 of them. I sold them for $860. And that was, I look back on it now, one of the worst business decisions I've made in my career, selling those 3 Bitcoin. But let me tell you what was a good lesson from that. I learned that Bitcoin can go up in value. I learned that there's nothing that's going to stop Bitcoin, and that you don't have to have much knowledge or information to get involved. But if you do have the education, then you can literally write your own check. That's what I learned about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. And you know what? I am having my eyes is burning. We're going to take a quick break right now. This never happened to me before. Andy, if you could play a quick video, and we're going to come back in 1 second. I'm going to continue saying what I needed to say so I can get this part taken Well, you never know what's going to happen live. You know, this actually did happen to me once. I was on a Bitcoin boot camp in Seattle, Washington. And if you're ever on stage, they've got these big, bright lights that shine down on you. And one light was really irritating my eye. My eye started to water. When it started to water, my eye started to sting. And I'm standing there in front of hundreds of people in front of the crowd trying to play it off, and it just wasn't working. Same thing happened here. One of my lights was really irritating me. So I apologize for that. But my point that I was saying before that short break was that I got involved and sold my first Bitcoin at $870 a coin, only to realize 1 year later, those tokens were worth $20,000 each. $20,000 each. That was the most expensive Christmas that I ever had. And so I said, I need to learn about this before I get involved, because I thought I was a genius. Buying Bitcoin for $640, selling it for $870. I thought I was a genius. But I had little knowledge about where this space is going and where I could be. So I looked around to see who can teach me about Bitcoin and crypto. And there was no sources out there. I had to go through YouTube and Google. And if you've ever done that before, you will realize the pain I had. There was after 6 months, I realized that 50% of the information that I received was incorrect. 50%. How many of you want to spend 6 months only to get 50% of the right info? But I did learn two things that changed my life. Two things. The first is that blockchain technology is going to disrupt every single industry on the planet. In fact, the main topic that we're going to be talking about today is how blockchain is messing with the SoFi industry. And the second thing I learned is that cryptocurrency represents the greatest economic shift in wealth in the history of mankind. So that all an individual would need is a cell phone, access to the internet, and a willingness to learn. You don't even need a bank account. And more than 30% of the world's population doesn't even have access to a bank, which means you don't have access to the world financial system, wealth building creation, credit, business loans. You don't have access to any of that. But now the game has changed because of this technology and the businesses that's riding on top of that technology. Now, I was doing a private training last night, and I will share with you guys. I never used this analogy before. For people who still say, Brandon, what's the difference between blockchain and Bitcoin? Isn't it like the same thing? No. Picture it like this, and I explained this to my dad. Blockchain is a railroad track. Bitcoin is a train that rides on top of it. Ethereum is the train that rides on top of it. Ripple rides on top of it. The crypto coins cannot exist without blockchain. The blockchain can exist without crypto, which is why I said the technology, not crypto, the technology is going to disrupt every single industry on the planet. Now, while there is one section of that called cryptocurrency, there's going to be another section called digital currency. And that is what's going to be controlled by the banks, the governments, businesses. They're all going to create their own tokens. You might hear the word CBDC, central bank digital coins, or the Fed coin, or the government coin, whatever they want to call it, the digital dollar. Our society is moving into a cashless and digitized society. So blockchain technology is going to be the support for all of these new innovations that's coming down the pipe. And it is important from an education standpoint that we know what this is, how it's working, and most importantly, how can we position ourselves to be involved to benefit from it? Something that's not going to happen in the future, only going to happen one time. How many of you would have wished we would have gone back to the 90s when the internet was created and companies like Yahoo or AOL, Microsoft, Alibaba, Amazon said MySpace. You know, there's no MySpace today, but they all said, hey, how would you like to be an investor in our company? We're just getting started. Knowing what you know today, you would have said, hell yes. But that's where the same situation we're in right now with the blockchain and the cryptocurrency space. Now, I'm going to switch gears. We already did just do like a little commercial break. And I'm going to bring back up Andy to share very shortly his story. Actually, no. I'm looking at time. Okay, you already heard from Andy. I'm going to bring up Miss, I call her the connectress, Queen's connectress, Marnita Casa, to share her story. And then we're going to go into how the blockchain is changing one industry in the SoFi. So, Marnita, are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. So go right ahead, Marnita, and share your story with everybody.
Well, greetings, everyone. I do apologize about the light where my desk is sitting. I'm just being bombarded by the sun, but it is a very beautiful thing. Brandon and Andy, thank you guys so very much for inviting me on here. I love telling my story about cryptocurrency, and I love trying to get people to get educated in it. So I'm very excited to be here, and I'm excited to see everyone out there. As Brandon said, my name is Marnita, the Queen Connectress Casa. I am actually a stay-at-home mother, and I am a very, very proud 3-year student of Brandon Bitcoin Ivy, and I am actually attending the Ivy League Cryptocurrency Academy to become crypto coach certified. So I'm really, really excited about where cryptocurrency has taken me. Now, because we're on a time limit, I'm going to keep this really short. I'm going to tell you guys where I started and how I got here. I started, like I said, about 3 years ago. Me and my husband, we were living in a decent apartment in a decent neighborhood, and we both had very decent jobs, but that's as far as it went. Okay. We were still relying on government assistance. We were still not having any type of college education fund for our kids. If one of us had lost our jobs, we really didn't know what we would do. So we were just surviving, you guys. And I don't know about you, but to me, that's not living. So after a certain point, I was like, there has to be something different. So, like a lot of people, I started to pray, right? Like, God, please send me something different. So the more I prayed, nothing was really changing until one day I was on Facebook. And I know you guys are probably like, Facebook? Yes, I was on Facebook. And as I was scrolling through all the nonsense, all of a sudden I heard this voice, right? And this voice was talking about cryptocurrency and blockchain technology and what it was going to do for the future of finance, how it was going to bring about actually an economic revolution for the most amount of people. And that totally caught my attention, you guys. But Brandon was telling his story about selling his Bitcoin. Let me tell you guys something. You're going to learn about holding your cryptocurrency. That story right there, if anything tells you about holding cryptocurrency, that story is going to do it. But he was actually telling us how he was able to flip $30 into six figures in a matter of 3 months. And let me tell you something, there is no job on this planet that can offer anything like that. So I was like, I need to listen. So I called him up. I'm like, it's my cousin. I should have the hookup, right? So I called him up. I'm like, Brandon, I want to know about cryptocurrency. He was like, slow down. I'm going to teach you about it. You have to learn first. I was like, dude, I have to learn stuff. He was like, yes, you have to learn stuff. And I'm so glad that he did that. Once I started on my cryptocurrency journey, it took off into a whole self evolution type thing, you guys. Okay, so he gave me his courses. These are like 45 videos, I think. And oh my God, I finished them in 3 days. Okay. I'm not some like super scholar or anything like that. It's just, you guys, after I started reading the information, things started clicking. I started actually seeing the potential of cryptocurrency, what it can do for not only my life, but the lives of people I knew. So it was like an addiction. I just had to get through it. So I knocked it out in 3 days and I thought I was done. He said, no, you're not done. You never stop learning. So I went back in, started learning again. And you guys, let me tell you, I know it's going to sound a little cliche, but it has completely changed my life. So about 3 years ago, if you guys would have met me, I would have said, hi, my name is Marnita Casa. I'm a stay-at-home mother. But now because I made the decision to get cryptocurrency educated, I can tell you that I am not only a stay-at-home mother, I am a business partner. I am an entrepreneur. I'm a crypto enthusiast, an investor, and a future crypto billionaire. So what I can say is, if you're looking for something different, if you want better in your life, you have to become better. And how do you become better? You educate yourself. And cryptocurrency education with Bitcoin Brandon Ivy is the best education out there. So again, thank you so much for having me. I love sharing my story, Brandon. Thank you for everything that you do. Everything that you do. Andy, thank you as well for having me. And you guys, get your crypto education on.
Let me unmute there. Thank you very much, Marnita, for sharing your story. We love having you on here. And normally I would go to commercial, but we're going to go right into it. I'm going to share my screen. And we're going to cover an article that just came out March 22nd. And this article is talking about Sofi launches no-fee cryptocurrency purchases for direct deposit members. Now, if you were to take a poll from most people in crypto to ask them what one of their biggest fears or challenges when they first came into crypto, it was buying Bitcoin for the first time and doing it the right way. Because it's something that's brand new. You are a custodian of your own crypto. And it can be a lot of challenging and scary for some people. So when I see massive adoption taking place and some signs of it, is when the onboarding of crypto starts to become easier and easier and easier. I mean, people now can buy Bitcoin using Cash App. But listen to what this organization has done. SoFi's latest feature will allow members to automate crypto investments for zero fees. Now, when I create my crypto education, I always do so in a way that my mom can understand. And I told my mom when she first got started, we're going to set up with you a Coinbase account. We're going to attach your bank account to it. And we're going to set up automatic withdrawals into your crypto wallet every single month. And that was traumatic for my mom. In fact, even now, I don't even think it's still turned on now. And because she has to do things a certain way. But now look at this. SoFi Technologies, Inc., the digital personal finance company, today announced members will now be able to invest part of every direct deposit into cryptocurrency with zero fees. This feature builds on SoFi's robust offerings for checking and savings accounts, which already includes no account overdraft fees, up to 2-day early paycheck, and an industry-leading 1% annual percentage yield. Members will be able to set a recurring purchase for the crypto of their choice with each paycheck for no purchase fee, investing either by dollar amount or percentage of their deposit into one of 30 coins. This feature is currently live to all members with both the SoFi Invest crypto account and SoFi checking and savings accounts. Crypto investing is rising rapidly. It is. In the last year alone, SoFi doubled the number of investors setting up automatic recurring crypto purchases, said Anthony Noto, CEO of SoFi. By adding the ability for members to automate crypto purchases right from their paycheck, we're making it easier than ever for our members to customize how they manage their spending, saving, and investing all in one place to help them get their money right. Alongside no-fee crypto purchasing, SoFi has launched a new online educational center, Education, to explain the ins and outs of crypto to investors. The new center is an ongoing resource to both crypto newbies and seasoned veterans alike throughout their investing journey. They need my crypto education. This product is the latest expansion of SoFi's offerings to make it simpler to get started with cryptocurrency investing, including its offering to redeem SoFi credit card points directly into cryptocurrency. Isn't that interesting? These features were created to allow SoFi members to invest when and how they want, all in the same app. They can manage their credit card, bank accounts, and investments. Now, if you don't know about SoFi, SoFi helps people to achieve financial independence, to realize their ambitions. Our products for borrowing, saving, spending, investing, and protecting give over 3.5 million members fast access to tools to get their money right. SoFi membership comes with the key essentials for getting ahead, including career advisors and connection to a thriving community of ambitious people. SoFi is also naming the rights partner of SoFi Stadium. SoFi Stadium, home of the Los Angeles Chargers and the Los Angeles Rams. Now, let me stop right there for a second. When we talk about massive adoption, already the Miami basketball center, where the Miami basketball team plays, they changed the name of that to FTT Arena or FTX Arena. That's a crypto exchange. Then we come all the way to the West Coast, and we look at where the Lakers play. And it used to be called Staples Arena. What is it called now? Crypto.com Arena. And it's going to be named that for the next 20 years because Crypto.com spent $700 million for the naming rights. For the past 20 years, it was known as the Staples Center. So for the next 20 years, Crypto.com Arena. And then we've got the brand new stadium. Anybody see the Super Bowl this year? You know where they played? SoFi Arena. It is a brand new state-of-the-art it's the newest football stadium in America. It is so state of the art. They're getting it ready for the Olympics is coming to LA soon. So when the Olympics come to LA, two big venues that people are going to be playing at is Crypto.com Arena and SoFi Stadium. And don't think that there's not going to be commercials about this. And what is SoFi going to be advertising? Crypto. Become a member of SoFi, and you're going to be able to manage your crypto portfolio as well. This is huge adoption, huge information. I'm looking for, is there any other special SoFi.com legal banking rate sheet? I can't stress how big this is. When the Olympics come, the entire world will be looking at Los Angeles. The last time we had the Olympics in LA, I was 8 years old, 1984. And I remember back then, Ronald Reagan was president. That was before the Challenger. I remember Mary Lou Retton, the gymnast, and was it Carl Lewis? There was you have certain key athletes that everybody's pointing to at that time. I think it was Carl Lewis. Carl Lewis and Mary Lou Retton were the headliners for the Olympics. And my grandpa was watching it every day. And we got to go to one of the events at the old Los Angeles Coliseum where the Rams used to play until now SoFi is built. The whole world is going to be looking at LA, and they're going to be hearing about crypto this and crypto that. Just think about the Super Bowl. How many crypto commercials did you see during the Super Bowl? And if you have a commercial during the Super Bowl, that is the most amount of time where people spend the most amount of money just to have a 30-second clip up. Millions of dollars for 30 seconds of your commercial. And you've got crypto companies paying that to put their product in the face of everybody. One big one was Coinbase. Coinbase had one up with the QR code bouncing around that you could scan. So things are getting real big in the crypto space. The question is, are you involved? Have you positioned yourself? I'll share this. Somebody asked me, well, Brandon, I'm scared a little bit. This is the first, I know I should be in this space, but I don't know how. I don't know where to get started. I don't know what I will be good at to make money in this space, or where should I go to make money? Here's my answer to that question, if that's any of you. Instead of trying to figure out what do I need to do to learn something new, the only thing new you need to learn is what crypto is, and that is what our education teaches you. But as far as making money, what works for one person may not be good for you. One person's strategy may not be good for that other person. Everybody's different. Even in my crypto journey, and I got to say as a disclaimer, I'm not a licensed financial advisor to be giving financial advice. I read the news, give opinion, share my opinion and suggestion for education and entertainment purposes only. And it is up to you to make your own informed decision on which direction you want to move into. But here's what I've learned. What you want to do is first decide, what are you passionate about? What do you enjoy doing? Now, if you're working a 9-to-5 job, you might enjoy doing something that's not making you any money right now because you're working a 9-to-5 job. But what is your passion that if you were getting paid to do, you'd have no problem doing it? Figure out what your passion is first. I guarantee you, if not right now, in the very near future, whatever your passion is will be involved in the blockchain some kind of way. And I'll give two examples. The first is there was this couple out of Georgia, and they owned a farm, and they raised ducks on this farm. They were having financial trouble, and their farm was in foreclosure. They were about to lose the farm. They knew nothing about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, but they were desperate. So they said, wow, this thing called NFTs, people are making money in it. What if we got involved in it? So they taught themselves about NFTs, and they made NFTs out of their ducks and then sold them. They made $120,000 in their first 6 hours, and they saved their farm. So instead of trying to figure out something brand new in the crypto space, they took what they were already passionate about, which was their ducks, and made it into NFTs. I'm another example. I am not passionate about crypto. I am not passionate about blockchain. I am excited about blockchain technology and where it can lead because I'm a nerd like that. But my passion is in talking, teaching, giving speeches. That's my passion. I've been doing this since before I was in crypto. Before I was Bitcoin Brandon, I was the business mindset coach where I taught personal development and self-improvement. I've been a part of all of Les Brown, Tony Robbins, Zig Ziglar, Bob Proctor. The list goes on and on. Jim Rohn's one of my favorite. I've walked on fire with Tony Robbins. That is what got me to where I was able to walk off my job and earn 7 figures from home. But the crypto space came in and I had to figure out, okay, in crypto, how can I take my passion, which is sharing and teaching and helping other people change their situation, and include it in crypto? I'm still doing the same thing, education. And I've created educational courses in the crypto space in a way that's different from anything else you're going to find out there, whether it's from YouTube, Google, Udemy, whatever. I break things down in a way that my mom can understand, regardless of where your position is in life, whether you have money or not, whether you are have a college degree or not. None of that matters. All you need is a cell phone, access to the internet, and a willingness to learn. And speaking of that, you saw at the very beginning, Andy played a 6-minute video that showed what iLearning Crypto is all about, ILC. What we're going to do right now is we're going to take one quick break, and we're going to come back, and I'm going to give you a little bit of breakdown of what you get in ILC and the crypto education. So we'll be right back. All right. So let's share a screen, and we're going to talk about ILC and the crypto education. And people may even ask, why should I even care in the first place? Why should I care? Well, because what we're currently doing is not working. You know, the entire crypto industry was created as a rebellion against the financial collapse in 2007, 2008. We call it the greatest recession since the Great Depression, where those in power that we trusted let us all down. And the people who caused it in the first place got bailed out by the government using our tax dollars. You know, I was taught that if I want to have financial freedom in America, there's a couple of things that I must do. That's go to school, get good grades, and get a good, safe, secure job. A job that will take care of me for the rest of my life. I followed that plan. I graduated from Morehouse College in Atlanta, Georgia. I went on to have a nice career in corporate America, only to get laid off twice. And the second time was because of that financial collapse in 2008. I was laid off in 2009. Now, if you've never been laid off, you know somebody who has, and chances are you're working that same job, putting in more hours, more time, more effort, without any raise, only to retire broke, depending on family, government, and friends by the age of 65. Not my stats. The federal government said this, which is why they want to increase the retirement age to 72, because they think people are living longer and it's causing more of a drain on the economy so that they can keep you working and contributing to the economy, by the time you retire, they're like, you're not going to live long enough to take in the benefits.
Excuse me, Brandon. Your screen's not sharing. Okay.
Hold on. I hit the wrong button. Last time I was trying to eliminate that box on the sharing screen. So I hit the wrong button. I need to hit hide, not stop sharing. Here we go. Okay, hide. There we go. So that plan does not work for most people. And I decided to become an entrepreneur, which led me into cryptocurrency. So here's a fact. Most people will fail financially. 93% don't have good salaries. 95% will not succeed in business. 97% will retire broke. Most people do not have $1,000 in their savings account. Most people cannot afford a $400 emergency without going into debt. I was just having a talk with a friend of mine who you guys have heard from. He did a testimonial here maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. Mr. Lofty's out of Texas. He's going to share the story tonight as well in one of my classes. But they just had a major emergency in the family. And he told me because of crypto, he's able to respond to this emergency and help out in the family financially just like that because of what crypto's done for him. But most people can't afford a $400 emergency without going into debt. But I want you to think about this. Digital currency is the new financial revolution. We've already been witnessing this new gig economy, this new decentralized economy. Like Uber, for example. How many of you ever gotten in an Uber? You travel around now, and when you leave baggage claim from an airport, I used to back in the day see taxis all over the place. I hardly ever see taxis now. They have Uber and Lyft stations. And Uber is a transportation company that owns no cars. What about Amazon, the world's largest retail chain that has no stores? What about Airbnb, a hotel chain that owns no property? The financial sector is also going through this revolution with Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. And why? Well, what makes this so unique is that it's so scarce. There's only going to be 21 million ever in existence. There are more than 51 million millionaires in the world today. Bitcoin right now is at about $40,000 a coin. Every single millionaire on the planet can afford to buy one. But if they decided to, there's not enough to go around as far as owning one whole Bitcoin. They would have to have pieces of it. And when you have that kind of demand, the value of it continues to rise. It is also universal in value. One Bitcoin in Japan is worth one Bitcoin in the United States. It's also permissionless. See, if you were to travel with cash, you can't travel across borders with more than $10,000 cash. Can't do it. And if you wanted to send money through Western Union or a bank wire transfer, you're sending, especially overseas, very high banking fees or just transaction fees to do so. And you get put on a watch list because you're moving large amounts. And you're going to pay a high fee for this. See, with crypto, you can send Bitcoin anywhere around the world, no limit as to how much you're sending. And it happens almost instantaneous without the need of government permission, bank wire transfer, or Western Union. It's as easy as sending an email. See, because demand is rising, Bitcoin went from 0.003 cents in 2009 to $69,000 in 2021. This is by far, without a shadow of a doubt, the best performing asset of the past decade, period. Nothing even comes close. In 2009, Satoshi Nakamoto created Bitcoin, the world's first global decentralized cryptocurrency. In 2009, Bitcoin's value was less than 1 penny. In 2010, it was valued at 40 cents. 2016, $600. 2021, it started to fluctuate around $69,000. If you would have invested $100 in Bitcoin in 2010, today it will be worth over $60 million. But most people don't even know what the blockchain is. That was one of my classes last night. We went over the blockchain in detail. Remember the analogy I said about the railroad track and the train? The railroad track is the blockchain. This is the third ledger that the world has been introduced to. People don't know, what is Bitcoin? Is it real? The simple fact that taxes, the IRS, is taxing you on it, lets you know that it's real. They want to know, am I too late? No, you're not too late. Where the blockchain is today in development is where the internet was in about 1985. Remember the AOL dial-up? Took forever for one page to load up. You had to shut off the phone to be able to get on the online. If somebody called you, they got a busy signal because you're on the internet. So no, you're not too late. You're still at the very beginning. People want to know, how do I buy it? And that's why Sofi is taking advantage of that. And most importantly, can I spend it? Yes. Here's my crypto debit card with crypto.com, for example, and I used this to buy Wingstop last Friday. Yes, you can spend it. So welcome to iLearning Crypto, TRX Crypto Education, the global training center that wants to teach you about crypto education. Everything you need to know. 45 videos, Bitcoin 101, advanced crypto, and how to trade Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. You're going to learn how to buy your first Satoshi. You don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin. That's what people don't. Well, Brandon, I can't afford $40,000. You have $5? Yeah, you can buy $5 worth of Bitcoin. Get used to the word Satoshis as well, because as Bitcoin goes out 8 decimal points. So instead of saying, I want one whole Bitcoin, you might say, I want 0.005 Satoshis or sats. That's what's the new conversion method is going to be. You're going to learn how to store your Bitcoin safely in crypto wallets, because you are now your own bank. It's not a bank account you're sending your Bitcoin to. You control the private key. It's in your possession. You're going to learn how to purchase and sell with Bitcoin through the wallets and all the many different wallets. You're going to learn how to trade cryptocurrencies. This is when I first got started. I learned this skill, and I flipped $30 into 6 figures in 3.5 months doing this system. You're going to learn how altcoins work. You might only be familiar with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Ripple, but there's more than 13,000 coins on the market today. 13,000. And any coin that is not Bitcoin is considered an altcoin. You're going to learn how blockchain technology works. And this is the backbone. This is another scientific term for it is called distributed ledger technology. I'll give you guys something for free. The difference between the blockchain and the internet. The internet was the information superhighway. You are sharing files, sharing copies. Multiple people have the same copy. With Bitcoin, while it may look the same, the difference is you are able to transfer ownership like you would in a physical world, but you're now doing it in a digital world. Revolutionary. Technology never existed until now. If you've ever seen the movie Ready Player One, that gives you a good example. An entire internal ecosystem. Let me give you another way you can look at this. And I used this example in another presentation earlier. You might have heard of Chuck E. Cheese pizza. Heard of Chuck E. Cheese? I used to love Chuck E. Cheese. But Chuck E. Cheese had their own internal financial system. I still got a bucket of these because of my son. All these Chuck E. Cheese coins, right? These are tokens. Can I actually buy anything with this in the real world? No. It's only used inside of Chuck E. Cheese, which means I have to transfer this quarter and purchase this coin so that I can play games inside of Chuck E. Cheese. That's how it works. And then whatever's left over, we've got in the bucket here. So next time we go back. But this time, what we're saying is this internal ecosystem that you don't have to do conversions like Forex, you can also now use in the real world. That's how the blockchain technology is keeping track of everything. All training is done by streaming video. We teach you everything that you need to know. Starting with Bitcoin 101, 15 lessons. And these lessons are anywhere between 5 minutes to 30 minutes long. They're designed in a way that you can stop, pause, rewind, come back to it at your own convenience. You know, you don't have to go through it all at once. Some of you, it might take you 6 months to do. Or you can be like Marnita, she did it in a weekend. And she's doing it several times. So in Bitcoin 101, this course is designed to take you through the history of Bitcoin and blockchain technology. Each video is designed to take you through a step-by-step process to know the fundamentals of the technology and how it works. Once you have completed this course, you will have a more than a basic functioning understanding of blockchain, how to purchase Bitcoin, and how to use it. Then we have Advanced Crypto, 15 lessons. This course is designed for those of you who have gone through the Bitcoin 101 course or have some basic understanding of what Bitcoin is and how it functions. We will dive deeper into the functional workings of crypto and blockchain projects. You will be introduced to other top coins besides Bitcoin on the market and learn about the economic ecosystem of cryptocurrencies. By the time you finish this course, you will have a clear understanding of crypto economics, the functioning roles of crypto, and how to understand the charts. You will be ready to engage in the cryptocurrency space. And then we have how to trade Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies in 15 lessons. By this point, you have an advanced understanding of the history of blockchain technology and the crypto space. You are ready to engage and build your portfolio. There is no one strategy that fits them all. This course will share multiple strategies and opportunities so that you will have the confidence and skills in the space to earn a profit. Now, people who understand the power of Bitcoin in this era will be one step closer to finding their financial freedom. And for all of those who say, well, Brandon, I love to get educated, but I'm also looking to make money. The whole point of iLearning Crypto is that you can also earn while you learn. So how do you get yourself involved? How can you get a part of the ecosystem? Well, what you're going to do is you see what's scrolling at the bottom of the screen. For more information or to get started, you want to go to e360tv.now.site. Fill out the information. You get yourself started to purchase the crypto education, and you're on your way. In fact, you are ahead of 90% of the world's population once you begin this journey. Now, that is it for our show today. We will be back next week with a brand new topic. All you have to do is show up and invite other people as well, and we'll see what new that we can get into next week. So thank you to Andy for putting together that nice 6-minute video. Thank you, Marnita, for your testimonial. The rest of you, enjoy your week, and we'll see you next week. Brandon Ivy out. Bitcoin Brandon out. Bye-bye.